We thank our Honorable Prime Minister for bringing the whole nation together for a sense of gratitude. Gratitude to those people who put their lives at stake so that rest of us can be in peace and back at work. The municipal services, the police services, and all other essential services, the medical services, the most of all today. We thank the Honorable Prime Minister for bringing us together. And I also wish to personally, along with this gratitude, say sorry to the Mother Earth for all the greed I must have done in burdening the Mother Earth. I want to say sorry to my Mother Earth for having overused her and not replenished her enough. I think the major lesson, may the Lord, may the God, may nature forgive us once the whole humanity may survive and revive and be healthy once again. We want to thank the Honorable Prime Minister for having brought the whole country together through this self-imposed Janata curfew. Now the challenge is, what do we do once the Janata curfew is lifted? Do we rush out and all come together, or do we maintain social distancing also while picking up our essentials? It's not time for shopping. It's time for essentials. So may I make an appeal that whenever the Janata curfew, self-imposed curfew is lifted, when we go out of home, we go with reasonable restraint, maintaining social distances and out for essentials, absolute essentials, not for shopping. Thank you. Asha, would you please speak in Tamil? What should people do after the Janata self-imposed curfew is over? Should they rush out to shop or should they go in for essentials?
இந்த ஜனதா கர்ஃப்யூ முடிஞ்சதும் நான் வந்து ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறேன், நம்ம பாண்டிச்சேரி மக்களை வந்து எதுவுமே ரஷ் பண்ண வேண்டாம், தேவையான எசென்ஷியல்ஸ்க்கு மட்டும் நம்ம வெளியே போகணும். இந்த கர்ஃப்யூ முடிஞ்சிட்ட பிற்பாடும் நம்ம ஒரு கான்சென்ஷியஸாகவும் ஒரு மனசில் வந்து எது முக்கியமோ அதுக்காக மட்டும் நம்ம வெளியே போயிட்டு ஷாப்பிங்கோ இல்லை வெளியே போகிறத வந்து ரொம்ப மினிமலாக வச்சு தேவைப்பட்டதை மட்டும் செய்யணும்னு எல்ஜியா நான் உங்களை எல்லாம் ரிக்வெஸ்ட் பண்ணுறேன். மேடமோட மெசேஜ்.
It's been repeatedly said by the medical experts that the best treatment for this virus, coronavirus, is social distancing, maintaining a social distance. So even if you're buying anything, maintain social distances from the next customer and also cover a mask so that your droplets of anything does not get affected. It's time for prevention and precaution.
ஷாப்பிங் பண்ணும்போது கூட நம்ம ஒருத்தருக்கு தேவையான டிஸ்டன்ஸ் வச்சுட்டு, டிஸ்டன்ஸ் தான் இதுக்கு ஒரு சொல்யூஷன்னு பல மெடிக்கல் எக்ஸ்பர்ட்ஸோட அட்வைஸ் இதான் இருக்கும்போது நம்ம வந்து ஷாப்பிங் பண்ணுறதோ வெளியே போகிறதோ முக்கியமான இதுக்கும் வெளியே போகும்போது டிஸ்டன்ஸும் கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம மெயின்டைன் பண்ணோம். வெளியே போகும்போது நம்ம சேஃப்டிக்காகவும் மற்றவங்க சேஃப்டிக்காகவும் மாஸ்க்கு இல்லை வாய் மேலே நம்ம கவர் பண்ணுறதால மாஸ்க் அவைலபிள் இல்லையா, கர்ச்சீஃப், கை கழுவுறது, இந்த ரெண்டு இது தான் நம்மளை பாதுகாக்க முடியும். கண்டிப்பாக வெளியே போயிட்டு உள்ளே வரும்போது எங்கே இருந்தாலும் நம்ம சேஃப்டிக்காக கை கழுவுறதும் மாஸ்க் யூஸ் பண்ணுறதும் டிஸ்டன்ஸ் மெயின்டைன் பண்ணுறது, இந்த 3 இது கண்டிப்பாக நம்ம எல்லாருமே மெயின்டைன் பண்ணணும்னு மேடம் விரும்புகிறாங்க. தேங்க்யூ.
உங்களுக்கு தெரியும், இப்போ நம்ம அந்த ஃபேஸ் 2 இதில் இருக்கிறதுனால இன்டென்சிவ் அவேர்னஸ் தான் இம்பார்ட்டன்ட். அதுக்கான முயற்சிகள் எல்லாமே எடுத்துகிட்டு இருக்கோம். இது இல்லாமல் ஸ்க்ரீனிங் அட் என்ட்ரி பாயிண்ட்ஸ் இது நடந்துன்னு இருக்குது. ஜஸ்ட் ஒரு ப்ரீஃப் அப்டேட் மாதிரி சொல்லிடுறேன். அப்புறமா வீடாக போய் ஆஷா ஒர்க்கர்ஸ், அங்கன்வாடி ஒர்க்கர்ஸ் எல்லாருமே அந்த விழிப்புணர்வு ஏற்படுத்திட்டு வராங்க. ஆட்டோஸ் மூலமாக எல்லா பக்கமும் இந்த கொரோனா பற்றியான ஒரு விழிப்புணர்வு ஏற்படுத்திட்டு வந்துன்னு இருக்கோம். மெடிக்கல் இது ஹெல்த், இந்த பிஹெச்சி, சிஹெச்சி இங்கெல்லாம் ஒரு தனியாக ஏஆர்ஐ கிளினிக்குன்னு ஒன்று தனியாக வச்சுருக்கோம். அது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இந்த ஹியூஜ் இந்த ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸ்க்கு எல்லாமே அதிகம் பேர் வர்றதுனால அவங்கள கட்டுப்படுத்துறதுக்கு சில விதிமுறைகள் நாங்கள் ஏற்படுத்தியிருக்கோம். இந்த எலெக்டிவ் சர்ஜரிஸ்ன்னு சொல்லுவோம், தேவைப்படாத மீன்ஸ் எலக்டிவ் சர்ஜரிஸை கொஞ்சம் நம்ம போஸ்ட்போன் பண்ணுவோம். எமர்ஜென்சி சர்ஜரிஸ் மட்டும் தான் எடுத்துக்கணும்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். அப்புறமா டெர்மட்டாலஜி, சைக்கியாட்ரி, ஆர்த்தோபெடிக்ஸ், இந்த மாதிரி கிளினிக்கை இன்னும் இந்த மாதிரி ஓபிடிஸ் எல்லாமே க்ளோஸ் பண்ண சொல்லியிருக்கோம். விசிட்டர்ஸ் ஒரு ஆஸ்பத்திரிக்கும் இப்போ யாருன்னா மக்கள் போனாக்கா, பேஷண்ட் போனாக்கா அவங்க கூட ரொம்ப பேர் விசிட்டர்ஸ் போகிறாங்க, வெறும் 2 பேர் மேலே அதிகம் போகக்கூடாதுன்னு சொல்லியிருக்கோம். லெஸ் தென் 15 years அண்ட் above 60 years விசிட்டர்ஸ் யாரையும் அலோவ் பண்ணக்கூடாது ஹாஸ்பிட்டல்ஸில், அந்த ஒரு விதிமுறையும் நாங்கள் சொல்லியிருக்கோம். இது மட்டும் இல்லாமல் இப்போ இன்னைக்கு இந்த ஜனதா கர்ஃப்யூ நடந்துன்னு இருக்குது. 9 மணி வரலாம் ஜனதா கர்ஃப்யூ முடியும். அதுக்கப்புறமா நாங்கள் இந்த 144 போட போகிறோம். என்னென்னா 5 பேரோட அதிகமாக யாருமே கூட்டம் சேரக்கூடாது. பப்ளிக்கில் அங்கே சர்க்கிளில் நிற்கிறது, இங்கே நிற்கிறது, அதெல்லாம் பண்ணக்கூடாது. பீச் ரோடு 31ஆம் தேதி வரலையும் பீச் ரோடு முடியே இருக்கும்.
First of all, I would like to thank the people of Puducherry for being very cooperative. As I can see on the streets, since morning I'm on the streets, I can see the cooperation from the public is overwhelming. Still, the curfew is in place and JANATHA curfew is in place, and I request you all, it's a voluntary curfew, people's curfew, so I request you all to continue this till 9 p.m. Apart from that, as you all know, our district collector sir has given orders for 144, where is the prevention of people coming out and being in a gathering from 9 p.m. onwards. So first of all, I would like to request that to please avoid coming out of your respective houses unless and until there is an emergency, like some medical emergency or that you want to buy some essential commodities. Only in these 2 aspects, apart from these 2 aspects, please don't come out of your houses. This virus is pretty widespread and it can get infected without even knowing that you got infected. Only when you get the symptoms, then only you will get to know that you are actually got infected. So it is requested to all, please remain indoors, especially the elderly and also the children who are most vulnerable for this virus. It is requested that these elderly and children compulsorily remain inside house, and also only when there is a medical emergency and only when there is an essential commodities have to be bought, only then you please come out of the residence and just go to the shop and come back. Apart from this, I would like to assure you that we will not be stopping any vehicles which are coming from the outside of Puducherry which are coming for goods. When they are bringing essential commodities from outside, we are not stopping those vehicles. I want to reassure you that there will not be any understock or any scarcity of essential commodities. So there is no need of panic buying or extra buying. So rest be assured, we will be continuously, at the same time we will be doing with the help of the health department, they will be doing all the sanitizing of all the vehicles which are coming from outside, which are goods vehicle only. We will be doing a sanitizing of that, so please rest be assured, no need of any panic buying. Apart from that, I would like to request to the traders and the market associations, please don't indulge in any black marketing or hoarding. It is a punishable offence and it is a disaster, and Disaster Management Act is in force, and also Epidemic Act is in force. So and also various provisions of IPC, CRPC can be invoked thanks to 144. So it is requested to all that better don't indulge in this kind of activity. Can be punishable offence. Apart from that, we would like to request you all to focus on social distancing. Please don't have any gathering. I have been seeing people during this JANATHA curfew itself. For people are collecting, all the relatives are collecting in a single home and they are actually celebrating. That is also, the purpose will be lost. The purpose is to avoid any social gathering. They should have a social distance of at least 1 meter within the family also. You never know, somebody else in the family is got infected. So better don't indulge. It is not a picnic or it's not some holiday time. Please understand that we have to fight this virus by staying away from each other. Even inside the home also, it is better that as much as possible we stay away from each other. Especially the children and elderly, it is better that they are restrained in a room, because this continuous restriction only will actually help us in restraining the virus spread. Apart from that, I would like to request the electronic media to give a lot of publicity on this, have a continuous scroll on this, and also the print media to take up this matter on a daily basis on a front page. That one thing I would request electronic media. One more thing, after 9 p.m. we have 144. So please don't think that after 9 p.m. it is a free for all and they can come out and do things. No, after 9 p.m. it is much more. The curfew continues. There is nothing like people can come out and they can celebrate. Nothing like, there is nothing like celebration here. We are all fighting against a virus which is deadly. So I request you all to continue the same temperament which you have been showing from the morning. Continue it the same for the benefit of all and benefit of your own loved ones. Apart from this, I have been monitoring the social media by our cyber cell. I have been seeing that there have been some instances of rumor mongering where we have found that the routes are in other states. We have informed them also. They have taken action. They have registered the case. We are continuously monitoring. If there is any source, we find that the Puducherry is involved in this, we are ready to register a case. Under DM Act, we can use the 51B and 54 sections of DM Act, and also under IPC we can use 290. Many other sections are there where we can use for spreading false information, and also any kind of disturbances during any kind of information which led to further propagation of disease. So there are many sections which are available under law where I can take stringent action. So in this, I want to request, please don't indulge in rumor mongering. It is a serious and punishable offence. Other the rest of the life you will be cursing yourself. At the same time, today we have taken a decision of opening a foreign facilitation cell, where a number will be disclosed to you all. A number will be decided today itself, where all the foreigners who are coming here and they have been asked to stay here compulsorily because of the restriction of movement, they will be provided a desk and a cell where they will be, if they message and WhatsApp on that foreign facilitation center number, they will be able to get all the assistance from the police side, being from the health checkup to the getting the flight ticket booked, to the visa getting done, any kind of medical and other precautions which they have to take, any kind of awareness they want to know, and the preventive measures. So all in as a single cell we are keeping one number, so that we will be coordinating with other relevant departments, so that the foreigners who are stuck here can actually go out of here peacefully, so that they will not further contaminate our Puducherry. One more important thing about the marriages. They have been seeing that marriages have been booked, and they have been having a difficult time to decide what to do. In this, I want to request you all and urge you all, wherever it is possible, kindly postpone it, because we have been seeing in various reports that some person who got affected randomly comes to a marriage, is invited, but there might be a possibility that somebody might randomly come into a marriage with this infection and get all of the family members and the marriage people get infected. It will be very disastrous. That marriage will not be no more memorable. It will be one of the nightmares for you. So it's better at this point of time, kindly, if possible, postpone it. And in case if you can't, and that too is in the rarest of the rare case, if you can't, then use as much as possible. All the people should use hand sanitizers when they enter, have adequate number of hand washers, make sure that social distancing of at least 1 meter is maintained among the chairs also which you put in the marriage hall. Also ensure that even when they are serving, when they are eating and all, the people who are engaged in cooking and all, they are also properly checked and sanitized. Apart from that, ensure that not more than, in a normal function hall, not more than 50 to 60 are staying at the same time. Encourage that people can come out and go in. So these kind of facilities can be worked out, but make sure that this happens. Have your own men, make a small team of your own, make sure that they will be tasked with this duty of ensuring social distancing. But I would say kindly avoid, and it is much more for your own safety. I am telling you, if you want to have a memories of your marriage, not as a nightmare, it is highly recommended you better postpone, and it is our request. It is a very humble request to kindly postpone it. As you know, all transportations are banned. The railways are railways are banned, public transportation, buses are banned, airplanes are also getting cancelled. So it is requested that people don't turn up themselves in bus stands or railway station in anticipation of trains. So I request media people can help me out in this. Give them the information that no more public transportations are available. They should not come turn up themselves in a bus stand or somewhere where there is a possibility of social gathering and possibility of much more infection to be spread. A very important note. This is very, very important. I want you to kindly concentrate on this one. If you have any kind of symptom, be it fever, cough, don't just rush to hospitals. I request you all, just don't rush to hospitals immediately, because hospitals are itself having a lot of gathering and you never know whether the symptoms are related to corona or not. Till now, only one case of corona has been identified in Puducherry UT, and that too in Mahe. So don't need to over panic whenever you have any fever or cough. First of all, it's recommended that you call 104 and then take suggestions and the preventive measures. Get yourself home quarantined. Like have a special room for yourself where no one will come and disturb in that place. You will be using that room with attached bathroom, because you should not share even the bathroom also. That is only as a precautionary measure. If the symptoms aggravate over a couple of days, then you can come to police station. Only then you can come to hospital. Only then you come to hospital. Apart from that, just because you are having a fever, just because you are having a small cough, please don't rush to hospital. Don't need to panic with respect to the symptoms. Take assistance from 104 and make maximum calls to it and take guidance. Whenever they recommend you to come to hospital, only then you please come to hospital. Till then, please don't come on your own. That is my request. I hope my doctor colleagues can actually help second me on this. I have done a lot of sensitizing activities. As you all know, we are doing at the different junctions drills, and also we are using our own official vehicles for generation awareness generation on coronavirus in both vernacular and English. We have sensitized our beat, sensitized our SHOs, CIs and SPs. They are always round the clock on the street for you. We are working for you so that you are safe. Please don't dishearten us by coming out and making the whole exercise futile. It is again and again requested, please don't come out of your houses unless and until it is a medical emergency or you want to buy anything essential commodity. Apart from that, I have been seeing in the peak hours, in the morning hours, people just line up in front of Ponle or in kind of any other markets and all. There also, I know it is an essential commodity. You have to come, I understand that, but please maintain social distancing. I request Ponle booths also, please mark up 1 meter after 1 meter something marking on the ground so that people understand where to stand when they're maintaining a queue. So these are the places where you might get infected. So better use some preventive mask or something else if you want to come venture out, and that too when you feel that you have symptoms, and please maintain social distancing.
சுகாதாரத்துறை பொறுத்தவரை இயக்குனர் தலைமையில் ஐடிஎஸ்பி அண்ட் ஹெல்த் ஒர்க்கர்ஸ் எல்லாரும் வந்து டயர்லெஸ்ஸாக ஒர்க் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். இது வரைக்கும் வந்து பார்த்தீங்கன்னா 1022 பேர் வந்து ஹோம் குவாரண்டைனில் இருக்காங்க. அதில் வந்து 45 பேருக்கு வந்து சஸ்பெக்டட் கேஸ்ன்னு சொல்லிட்டு சாம்பிள்ஸ் எடுத்தோம். அதில் ஒன்று தான் மாகேவில் பாசிட்டிவ். மற்ற அதில் வந்து 2 ரிசல்ட் வந்து ஒன்று மாகே ஒன்று ஏனாம் வந்து ரிசல்ட் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கோம். மீதி எல்லாருக்குமே நெகட்டிவ், 42 நெகட்டிவ். ஸோ இதில் வந்து இன்னி வரைக்கும் வந்து பாண்டிச்சேரியில் புதுச்சேரியில் பாசிட்டிவ் கேஸ் ஒன்றும் கிடையாது. இன்னைக்கு செஞ்சோம்னா ஜனதா கர்ஃப்யூ மாதிரி நம்ம வந்து யுனைட்டடாக எல்லாம் செஞ்சோம்னா நம்ம இந்த செயினை வந்து பிரேக் பண்ணிடலாம், இந்த நோய் வராமல் நம்ம தடுத்துடலாம். அது இந்த யூனிட்டி தான் நம்ம வந்து எதிர்பார்க்குறோம். மக்கள் வந்து இதே மாதிரி யுனைட்டடாக நம்ம வந்து சேர்ந்து உழைச்சாக்கா இந்த நோய் வராமல் இந்த இதில் வந்து நம்ம கண்ட்ரியை பாதுகாத்து கொள்ளலாம்னு சொல்லிக்க விரும்புகிறேன். தேங்க்யூ வெரி மச்.